Alright, so we kicked off a new project, and again, ciders have been kind of stagnant, and it's way too warm for stouts and porters. So we have jumped into, what the hell did I do with the beer can? Here it is. We have jumped into a project that's been sitting on the back burner for a while. This is N.A. Sunday, and we started off with one of the big award-winning ones. This is Sam Adams Juicy Hazy. Just the Haze IPA. Less than 5% is the less than 0.5% is the ABV. They listed the IBUs as 35, but they didn't translate really well. We gave the SRM on this to be like a 6, really nice lemony yellow, but they're telling us it's a 10 and more amber. Call them like I see them, my friends. So, started at 44, we went up to 55, and whatever's in there now, you get last looks here. But it's beautiful out tonight. There's a nice breeze, probably about 85, 90 degrees. Absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful Phoenix. I wish we had more of this, but we don't anymore. I wasn't really impressed. It literally lists 2 gold and 2 silver from GABF, World Beer Cup, all these different awards, and yet I was not knocked out by it. They give us the hops package, they give us the malt package, they give us all the information, none of which seem to have translated that well, and yet it's a gold and silver winner across the board, and it makes me wonder how many beers were actually entered. So your hops packages, Citra, Mosaic, Sabro, and Cascade. The malts are Sam Adams 2-row pale, malt blend, white wheat, and golden naked oats. Malt beverage with natural flavors, contains less than 0.5% ABV. There you go. Didn't do it for me. It's a bit sweet. I mean, there's a tropical and stone note in there from all those hops, but it just wasn't balanced really well, and I'm not much of a sweets guy, so that doesn't really work for me. Mouthfeel was interesting in the colder temperatures. It was quite literally tongue, buccal, sublingual, right to the back of the throat. There was no involvement in the uppers at all, so soft palate, upper intradenals, and extradenals weren't even involved. As she started to warm, she started to fill a little better. She went from medium fast to fast, and she finally bittered up at the end, but there's an aftertaste to it that I didn't particularly care for. He said, call them like I see them. We gave it a 3.5. And I think we're being generous at 3.5, but I was really kind of hoping to kick this project off on a high note, and that's not the note we were looking for. So right now our beer is sitting at 62.6. I also made the mistake of holding the thermometer in my mouth, beer across my mustache. I mean, it leaked down. Unpleasant feeling. So let's get a nose. And she didn't lace worth the Tinker's Cuss either. I'm getting that odd aftertaste on the nose now on the back end. You're still getting the juicy nose, and it's a tropical nose. I've lost the stone. I mean, she smells good. It just doesn't work on the palate. And the long form, we discussed how they remove the alcohol from the beer, by the way. Skull. Mouthfeel is soft palate, intradental, little leakage into the buccals, super thin and fast. That tropical punch blend is in there, and then right there on the back end, when it starts to bitter up, there's a note there that just doesn't hit right. No. 3.5 is definitely generous with this beer, especially at this temperature. So, thanks for coming by. Put some marbles on you, my people. Love you. Big three. Happy, healthy, safe. You know what I want from me? Like, share, remind, subscribe. And there's a Buy Me a Beer link down below if you would like to donate. Always appreciate it. Thanks for coming by. I'll see you on the next one. No, I'm not toasting you with that. That's an insult to you. No. Adios.